Hello YouTube. Welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved. Today we are going to crush our enemies, drive them before us, and hear the lamentation of, well, there isn't going to be anybody left to lament. So, main game. Here we go. This is where we are now. So, slow and subtle and extremely complex pathogen hidden inside the brain. Sounds kind of like the Neurax worm we dealt with the other day. I've never done one of these before, so we will see what happens. Let's get our genes set up. That's all we got. Okay, that's all we got. So we can do land or air. Let's do air. We can do bonus in arid, humid, rural, or urban. This is a tough one. Let's see what this one is first. I don't know if this one costs to devolve or not, but let's do bonus DNA when devolving. If we fail, we'll at least know what's going on this time. So, I really wish I knew how it broke it down. But let's go with rural, because we seem to end up with a lot of rural places in the end that we haven't overcome. And normal. And let's see what it gives us. Itching outburst, hypohell, suffering disaster, anti-madness, pro-epidemic, doom sore. Let's do doom sore. Doom sore. Doom sore. Sounds great. We're doing that. Okay. So doom sore is going to start in the UK. Because we seem to have good luck in the UK. Doomsore has infected its first human. Weak, but used to cold temperature, it must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. And there's some DNA points. So let's see what we can do with this thing. Standard transmission. Pretty standard symptoms. Pretty standard abilities. Except for this one, which is usually very unique. Neural breakdown causes breakdown and concentration. Complex tasks become harder. It gives us nothing, but it probably gives us a bonus in transmission or abilities or something. Anyway, we need drug resistance. It's been proven time and time again that this gets shut down by Class 1 and Class 2 antibiotics. Doomsore is a prion, a slow, subtle, and complex pathogen in the brain. It is much harder to notice and cure. Disease takes longer to react to new evolutions. Not sure what that means specifically. If we make a change, if it takes longer for it to spread across, or not really sure. But water for 9. Because we already got a bump for air, so we'll get it, but we need to get some water going on. 10 people. We are infecting quite a number of people, actually. So that's a benefit. 9 points. Water. And it does refund. So that's good. We're on the right track. So now let's grab our birdies. 413. Cold resistance, that's what we want next. So then we can nail that 8. Alrighty, come on, give me some points. So today's Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Halfway through the week. I think it's Wednesday. I don't know. Oh man, tsunami in the Philippines. There's some dead people. Quite a number of dead people, actually. I wonder if natural disasters could take everyone out eventually, if you could just infect them and wait. Probably not. They're pretty rare. 13 points for heat resistance. We'll hang on for that. So let's see. $5 points. Affects hundreds. It was 13 points we needed. Doesn't take long. Really goes when it gets going, so. And there's our 13. So even though we're not in a hot country, I don't know that these are worth it when they get up to like 30 points or whatever they get up to start getting those, because it's kind of like, well, shoot, that's a lot of points just for a little bit more heat. Okay, let's grab our zombie symptom and insomnia, 3 points. Got hemophilia. Because this gives the Walking Dead symptom. Festival of Love in the UK. Well, now that would be good to get that one. 4 points. I wonder if we could get nausea in time before the festival's over. Doom Sword affects thousands. Now we're in Italy. Next one is cysts, and then tumors. 5 points. 6 points. 7 points for coughing. That ups urban, and we probably need a kick in the pants in urban areas. Since we got a bonus in rural areas, I think we need to bang that up a little bit. Did we get birds, or did we skip birds yet? I think we skipped birds. Yeah, we better get some birds. 13 points. Norway's coming along. UK's coming along slowly, which is cool because we don't want them to max out and start curing this already. Another country down. Now we're moving around. There we go. Let's grab some birds. Birds. And coughing for 7 points. And then rash for 7 points, because that increases some infectivity. we doing up here? 50. We are transporting it to several countries. This has become our chief export, apparently. Sweating. Let's get them cold countries covered. Oh, we've been detected. 31 million people in. We've already been detected. Hope this isn't one of those play it slow ones that we should have done. 10 points. Yep, they're already working on a cure. So we need, bam, and then 26 points for genetic hardening 2. Because we are nowhere near ready to take on the science community as a whole. Now we're becoming scary. There's only 68 million people infected. How are we scary already? Sometimes that trigger is a little weird. It'll come up like when the world is almost gone. It's come up when they've been completely saved and we didn't get anywhere. I don't understand that one sometimes. Let's grab this neural atrophy. Maybe that'll do something for slowing down research. Maybe that's the kicker, is to slow humanity into submission. Because if we stop complex tasks from happening, that might slow down research. And then the next one, complex tasks become harder. So harder still. But I don't know what benefit that gives us. 13 points. Let's follow this path. Let's see where it goes. Kind of wondering, since this seems to be its flagship ability, if this is going to do anything for us. Short-term memory loss, 17 points. Yeah, this seems to be its thing. So, let's see. This is the route it wants to take. Okay, we got them all. So I don't know what that does for us. I don't see anything else opening up. Okay. Burn away. 11 points. And there we have some cure. We're not quite where I want to be yet. Kind of seems like we're falling behind where we should be. 11 points for pneumonia. Although we just decimated Argentina. Once we get into a place, we handle it. That's for sure. That gives death. Sneezing. 12 points for sneezing. Because look at this. I mean, we're just tearing up China. What do we got left? Morocco. West Africa. It looks like Morocco. If we can get into Morocco, we got this. Just got to get into Morocco before they close their port. Sneezing. Abscesses. Hypersensitivity. And shoot, we were going to haul out for paranoia. Now it's 16 points. Come on, give me a boat into Madagascar. Give me a boat in Madagascar. Come on, come on, come on. It's the only place we gotta go. Why are we killing people? Alright, we could deal with a little death. Seizures, this is a lot of death. We got inflammation. That's a little more death. That's a little more death than I want to deal with. It's a lot more death than I want to deal with. Just hold out for that reshuffle. We have got to get in a minute. There we go. Yes. That may, all that stuff we did may be slowing them down. How are we doing? 5 billion are infected already. Okay, we're getting there. 2 billion left. 72% of the people infected. Just gonna tear through here, and these are poor, arid, hot. Let's see if we got anything. Hot climates, poor climates, poor environments. All right, we may have it with that. 5.6. Yep, we got everywhere. 1.4 billion people, 1.5 billion people. 25%. Now let's back that up a little bit. 3%? Seriously? Profuse bleeding, 6.2. 842 million people left. I'm so gonna just destroy all these people. The agony they put my poor Prion through. Yeah, there we go. We're our Walking Dead symptom. Why do we get that so late? Why does it develop the symptom like when they're 40% into the cure and I've had it the whole time? It's frustrating. Paralysis is good. Botswana. How we doing? Yeah, you're going down. I am not letting this happen today. Okay, Iran's about to go down. Angola's about to go down. And now we're going to get necrosis. And now we're going to get immune suppression. And now we're going to wait to see if we can get total organ failure. We've never been able to get it. We always run out before we get there. So we need 43 points and we got 38. See if we can get those last few points. 39. So if that death bar is anywhere near an indication as to how deadly and how many people this thing wipes out, getting that will really hurt the world. Pulmonary edema. How many people are left? 4 million people left. Okay, 39 points. Come on, come on, come on. 4 more points. more healthy people. Oh, yeah. Let's, devolve some of our things. Let's grab total organ failure. Look at all that lethality. What's next? Coma. Coma doesn't do much. That doesn't do much. That does more than those two. That's harsh. 39 points. Can we get 39 points if we recycle everything? I don't know. No, I doubt it. You know what, let's leave those just to make sure they don't. Alright, let's see if there's any effect whatsoever on our death rate. It should go through the roof. It's only 20 million every tick. Thought it'd be higher. I mean, I really did. I really thought that putting that way over 50% lethality would jack up that. There's 40. 40, 60. Doomsword genome fully sequenced. It's hard to solve it if you're dead. Projectile vomiting. Coughing and vomiting are causing the infected to projectile vomit, increasing infectivity. I don't need any more infectivity. There's nobody left to infect. I need the sneezing and diarrhea symptoms. Because that's just dangerous. Alright, we're almost 50%. Hey, we got 62 points. Oh, there we go. Insanity. Systemic infection adds the most that I've seen so far. 20, 34, 29. Well, let's see if we get 3 more points. Yeah, we did. I mean, I don't know how much more lethal we need to be. Okay, we're going up 100, 200,000 every time now. That's a good sign. I mean, I don't expect everybody to just lay down and die, but, you know, I would kind of expect at 50% lethality that we're going to see better numbers than like 20 million. But it did say it reacted slowly to changes. So I wonder if this is just ramping up to where it could be. And we're just going to run out of people before it hits its stride. No, it's still 20 million. 30 million, but, you know, 20 and some change. But they didn't make much progress, did they? 64 to 68%. Hey, we got more points. We can make it even more lethal. There we go. Now we're more lethal. Wonder if you get a bonus if you're getting all of them. Almost there. 31 million people spread across all these countries. There's some serious room to Spread yourself out. There's still people alive on Madagascar. There's still people alive on Greenland. That's surprising. They have a very low population. Very low. It would probably be a pretty cool place to live. Same with Iceland, except then I'd have to like only make videos about EVE Online. And yeah, I couldn't do that. And we're done. Doomsaur has successfully eliminated all life on planet Earth. And I got an achievement for that, but since I don't have overlays turned on, you guys didn't see that. But that's okay. That way you don't see the other messages that I get. Stupid stuff. Okay. Cytochrome surge, gene type, and necrovirus plague type have been discovered and unlocked in single player. So, next, we are going to do the necrovirus. And we've already done necro once, but it was a user submitted, so I don't know how it behaves like different from the necro in the single player. But we're getting down to the wire. We got Necroa, Nano, Bioweapon, and Simian, and then we gotta play a couple more times to unlock the rest of the genes, and then we gotta ramp up our difficulty a little bit and play them on. What are our choices? Gotta play them on brutal. I don't know that we're gonna play mega brutal. It may be too overwhelming, but we'll try brutal once we get through it and see how that works out for us. But there we go. We did it again. Tomorrow the necrovirus is in our future. So I hope you enjoyed Doomsaur and everything that it accomplished today. And if you enjoyed the video, click that subscribe button because we do this every night. Got some other videos we're working on. Like to get your feedback on them. So if you're not typically checking out all my videos and you are a subscriber, maybe worth it just take a look at my main channel page and see if some of the newer stuff is interesting to you, because I changed a couple of the games we were playing due to the connectivity issues that we had with World of Warcraft last night. So we tried some other stuff, and as you guys are my community, I want to do what you enjoy. So some of your feedback on some of those would be helpful. So let me know what you're thinking. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you didn't like the video, let me know. Send me a message if you don't feel comfortable posting it in public, and let me know what I might be able to do better. Always like learning stuff. So anyway, I will catch you guys later, and have a good night.